This video is going to be a tutorial for 3 basic constructions. The first construction is copy a segment. So the idea is that we want to draw a segment that is congruent to segment AB without using a ruler to measure. So the first step is that you have AB given to you. My next step is that you'll take a straight edge. So it doesn't have to be a ruler, just something with a straight edge. I'm using my iPad case here. And you're going to draw a longer segment than what's given. The next thing you're going to do is you're going to take your compass and you're going to open it so that the pointed side is at one of the points. I'm going to put it on A, and the pencil side goes out to B. Now, if you had wanted to put the point at B and the pencil at A, that would have been fine as well. Once you're here, you're going to sweep once through to make sure your pencil is passing through point B. Once you've done that, you're going to take your point, put it at the end of the segment you drew, and you're going to sweep again. What you've now done is you have copied segment AB and made a congruent segment. When I label that, I'm going to label it A prime and B prime. Now, what I would recommend is that you draw a few segments, practice copying a segment a couple times before you move on. Once you've done that, restart the video and we'll talk about copying an angle. So copy an angle is sort of similar. You're going to start with an angle. You're going to grab a straight edge. Again, it doesn't have to be a ruler. You're just going to make a straight segment. Now what you're going to do is you're going to take your pointed side of your compass and you're going to put it on the vertex. Why? You're going to bring your compass in so that you can sweep through both sides of the angle. So here I am sweeping. Now you're not going to change your compass width. You're going to put the point at the end and you're going to sweep just like you did here. So notice I didn't change this. I didn't adjust it at all. The sweeps will be the same. What you're going to do now, and I'm actually going to turn my paper, is I'm going to put my point where the sweep passes through the side, and I'm going to adjust it so that the pencil matches up with where the sweep passes through the other side. And I'm going to sweep again. Notice there how the two sweeps intersect on the side. So now I'm going to take my pointed side and put it where the intersection of the sweep is in the segment. I haven't changed the width of my compass, and I'm going to sweep. That intersection of sweeps is where my side of my angle is going to pass through. I'm going to connect here, straight through. It's a little off, but you get the picture. This would be X prime, Y prime, and Z prime. Now, you're not going to use a protractor, but you can certainly grab a protractor to measure to make sure that they are really close. Understand, of course, that there's going to be a small margin of error because we're humans, we're not computers, so it's going to be off just a little bit, but they should be pretty close. So what I would do at this point is I would draw a few angles, try an obtuse, try an acute, maybe even try a right angle, and copy those angles. So give that a practice. When you've done that a couple times, restart the video, and we'll go to the last construction, which is constructing a perpendicular bisector. Remember that the word perpendicular means that you're intersecting at a right angle. Bisectors intersect segments at their midpoint. You have segment CD here. We want to intersect CD at its midpoint and form a 90-degree angle when I do so. You're going to take your compass, you're going to put your tip on one of the endpoints, you're going to open it so that it is more than halfway across your segment. Now if you want to go all the way, that's fine. You're going to turn your compass and you're going to sweep up top and again down bottom. Sometimes less is more. I'm going to bring my point over to D, and then I'm going to do the same thing. Now in this situation, less was not more. So I'm just going to make these guys a little bit bigger so that they actually intersect. Where these two sweeps intersect is where I'm going to put my 2 points. Connecting those 2 points using a straight edge is going to give me that segment that acts as my perpendicular bisector. I connect. These 2 segments are perpendicular. Segment CD has been bisected. At this point, I would draw a few segments, practice constructing a perpendicular bisector. If you want to check your work, grab a ruler to make sure that these 2 segments are congruent. Grab a protractor to make sure that these 2 segments are perpendicular, but you're using a compass and a straight edge to do the construction. Draw a few of these, practice copy an angle, practice copy a segment, so that on Monday we can get going. Have a good weekend. Bye.